Hello and welcome to my reaction to the newest episode of the Movie Trivia Schmodown. This week we've got Shirewolves versus World's Finest, and we've got the team tournament announcements. Without much further ado, let's just jump right into it. Okay, I'm going to take this little time that we've got right here while they just, I assume, advertise the collision and all that. Yeah, advertising of the live event, I mean. To kind of talk about all the great things I've been doing on the Jack of All Trivia channel. They're great people over there. On Sunday, I was on a great show called Schmodown All Access, a really great after show. Very fantastic. Lots of fun to be on there. On Monday, I was on two videos. I kept score during a trivia match, and I was part of their top 10 Fox characters we would like to see in the MCU. So that's a lot of fun. On Tuesday, I played my own triple threat match, which was a lot of fun. So I was on 4 great videos over there. Be sure to check them all out. Alright, now, kind of advertising Collider Live. We're going to get to see what the Anarchy team announcements are going to be in this video. That's going to be a lot of fun. As far as dream
I just wanted to let you both know, as I'm sure you feel
as far as who I'd like to see the most,
next season.
I'd really like to see
No, I don't
Whitney
think so,
Seibold.
because,
This might
I
sound
have a
weird.
partner.
Whitney Seibold and Josh Makuga. I think that would be a lot of fun because they're total opposites. Whitney being very highbrow, Josh Makuga being very lowbrow movies. It seems really great. Okay, now this kind of build-up of the Shirewolves right here, kind of giving us the backstory of them. Yeah, Shirewolves, one of the best teams in the league, especially now that Above the Line is done. I will be very surprised if they don't have that belt by the end. Frankly, I'll be incredibly surprised if they don't win this match.
Today was to see how we played together, how we,
I think, there's kind of been a race between Rachel Cushing and Clark Wolf about, who's going to be the first woman to have the belt. So I think it's going to be really cool if they're both the first woman to have the belt, through team. That'd be really cool.
Rachel Cushing and Clark Wolf, part of the Fight Club, and then they're going up against two guys that watch Bloodsport and they're karate geese.
Shirewolves are gonna kick the living crap out of Team Action. Those panty waist, nice dress.
Yeah, that live event, that was great. They played super well.
In the 1993 live-action film, Dennis the Menace. 5.
That was Walter Matthau. That was such an easy question.
And your winner, ladies and gentlemen, the Shirewolves!
I said during my match with Sam, I am coming for the belt. And I wasn't kidding. Rachel and I are coming for the belts.
We are the world's finest. What you know about it, you got your boy Black Man right here repping the Batman side of things. Got my boy E-Zip. Well, I don't even know what's your moniker. I don't even know.
I can be Super Zip.
Super Zip. We got Black Man and Super Zip out here just holding it down.
Yeah, World's Finest, an up-and-coming team. I don't think they're going to have a chance to beat the Shirewolves.
Means your winners are World Finest. The answer was Carrie. And then you have World's Finest. They're hot now. They're like Kirsten Dunst in the vampire movie. They got a taste of blood. They beat the Kingsmen, and now they want some more.
We're new in the league. We're 1-0. Beating Trek would mean everything to us. It would put us on the map, skyrocket us to the top of the league, really put us up against the big guns. And that's what we're here for. We're not here to mess around. We're here to save the day.
Did they ever announce what happened to Team Trek? Well, I guess they kind of did because they're breaking up. I wonder if Scott Mance is going to be part of this team tournament.
I'm going for Above the Line.
mean, okay, we just faced the Inner Geekdom champion and beat him at his own game. I ain't scared of no champs. I'm gonna be the champ. He gonna be the champ. You ever used to watch WWE? Like, look, the Hardy Brothers took it to everybody. We the Hardy Brothers right now, all right?
I'm not saying they don't scare me, but I'm going after them because they scare me.
Yeah, I think Shirewolves are gonna take this, no question. I will be very surprised if World's Finest can win.
Welcome back to the movie Trivia Showdown. I'm Christian Harloff, joined by Mark Ellis.
Christian and Mark, classic combo.
Number one contender for the team champion. That's right, Christian. Between us, we have two children, but I feel
Yeah, no,
like
the
everybody
question
in
here
the
is,
Schmodown is somebody that
who's
we
going to
care
play the
about
winner?
deeply, and these
I know we find
two
out in this
teams,
video, but
they're vying for a chance at the all.
we don't know yet. So, as far as speculation goes, I think Patriots, they could be it. Modoc, they could be it. Critically acclaimed.
A lot of people have been talking about Ethan Irwin and the Machine.
that
for
could be
Kansas.
it.
Mark Donica for Kansas, a rookie of the
Top
year.
10, did I say top
Finest
10?
has to be in the talk because
So,
World's
yeah, all
Finest,
of them
they are
could
2-0.
have potential.
Eric having a pretty great year, 1 win, 1 loss in the Inner Geekdom division. But these guys have gotten themselves a position they could be battling for the championship, and we don't have a champion team right now.
No, you know why?
Why is that?
Because somebody's kicking back in Boca playing volleyball.
That's absolutely right. Sam Levine has given up both championships.
He's
We know
gone.
that. And because of that, we say that Mike Kalinowski causes chaos. Well, Sam Levine caused chaos by giving up both
he did.
championships, and now we are looking for new champions. So what's going to happen here? Well, all we know is that the winner of this match will play for the championship. Against who? We don't know that yet.
We don't know. They don't know, and the Shirewolves said as much in the pregame interview. But again, this is the Shirewolves, and I say that because that name should strike fear in the heart of any opponent.
Shirewolves are great, and I will be very surprised if they don't have
They have
that belt.
never seen a competition like what they're about to face here today. How are they possibly going to be able to handle that pressure, Christian?
Well, that's what people said to them when it was about Trek. They said, well, they're not
said it again today.
They said they're not going to be able to face Trek and beat Trek, and they did. They beat Trek in a very intense match, and they won it. And the Shirewolves, these are two legends of the game, with Clark Wolf, who was the 2016 Rookie of the Year, and then Rachel Cushing, 2017 Rookie of the Year. These are very respected players. When they were announced to be a team, people went, well, are they going to deliver? And they've delivered. They're 2-0. They beat the team formerly known as the Lions then, and Ken Knapsack and Tom Dagnino. And then at the live event, they beat Team Action. This is a good team. World's Finest has their work cut out for
They
them
haven't
today.
played that much, but they're a
Earn
great
shot
team.
At the championship.
It's so impressive when you actually sit down and look at the resume of each individual Shirewolf, whether it's Clark Wolf or Rachel Cushing. But then you're right, you put them together, and it's like the popular children's toy Voltron. Or for you adults out there, it's like when Hall and Oates get together, they make magic. So too the Shirewolves. Will we see more here today?
Well, speaking of magic, we're going to hear from both of the teams as they gear up for this #1 contender match.
Today is about revenge.
My hair looks weird.
I went up against Rachel in the collision, and she, I don't want to say kicked my ass.
She
but
did.
I didn't, it wasn't my strongest showing, but today is different. Today, it's not Inner Geekdom, it's general knowledge, and I've got some backup here.
Yeah, today's about revenge for me, too. I haven't been around in a while, and I'm back.
Honestly, it's time for the Shirewolves to take one step closer to getting those team
Yeah,
belts.
they need those
God
belts.
damn it, they deserve them.
Everybody was like, oh, Team Trek on coming in. Well, I saw all y'all commenting down in Facebook land and all that stuff. Oh, World's Finest ain't got a shot in hell. World's Finest is about to live long and prosper for about all of a match. Nah. We came, we saw, we conquered. And now we got to take out the Shirewolves. I ain't scared of wolves. Come on, man. I got hella dogs. I ain't worried about that.
We're going to be 3-0. Count on it.
No,
They
Shirewolves
crushed
are
it
going to
at
be
the
3-0.
live event, and if you're able to perform under that kind of pressure,
Shirewolves
going up against
are one of the
Winston
best
and Eric
teams
Zipper,
in
they've
the
barely
league.
been in this league. The Shirewolves can absolutely take them down today on their journey to
I
winning those team belts.
Very much
Rachel
doubt
Cushing, Clark
that
Wolf.
World's
Oh,
Finest. Okay,
thanks,
there they
Emma.
are.
These are your future champions right here.
I was
I feel
surprised
like
why
people are still
Emma was
sleeping on
the
us a
only
little
one
bit.
talking.
Like,
Well, not you, Doug. I mean, everybody's like your rookie of the year over here. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
No,
kinda-
Eric Zipper.
if we win today,
Eric Zipper's a good player, don't get me wrong,
Ethan
but
Irwin, please.
Ethan
whatever.
Irwin is going
I
to be
produce
rookie
movies,
of
I
the
know
year.
shit too.
Oh, damn.
So we know that Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny above the line are retired.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, a little disappointing.
It is disappointing because both you and I came very close to taking the singles belt away from Sam, and I really wanted to take the team belts away from Sam. So, where is my score that I get to settle?
Shirewolves, you guys are toast. I respect you, Clark. I respect you, Rachel. You're super knowledgeable, but with some beer in him, no one can stop Winston.
I love you, Eric. I love you, Winston. But you guys are just kind of in the way at this point.
I'm sorry, guys, but if we took Team Action out to get to the belts, we're gonna take you out too.
Alright.
A lot of respect here on both sides of the coin. What Shirewolves,
Classy as always.
and looking for a battle. And I think that the same thing can be said. World's Finest. Eric Zipper said it. He has some history here with Rachel Cushing. She handed him a defeat at the Collider Collision in the Inner Geekdom division, but they're ready to get going. They're ready because he didn't have Winston. Winston is for that particular event. Now, now they work very well as a team. The Shirewolves work well as a team. Who will be the number one contenders after?
I got a bigger burning question for you.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Would you rather have your first name be Winston or your last name be Zipper? Go.
What about Winston Zipper?
No,
Yeah.
it's cheating. No, it's too
No.
much for any one man to handle. That's
Hello,
why
my
World's
name's
Finest is a
Winston
team.
Zipper.
They have their
How
biggest
are you?
test about to happen.
Tale of the tape. Here is the world's finest comic book movies. Denzel Washington movies, and deciding whether or not to do a bad Batman voice.
It's not the best I've ever seen.
And then we have the Shirewolves, horror movies, Oscar movies, and obviously scaring you just by saying.
I love the little
They're good at everything.
faces
I
and
feel
movements
ready,
they make
Christian.
when
I
they're
feel
doing
primed. I
those
feel groomed. I got my fresh pound
silent
that is
little
mine
things
and not
like
yours.
what they were
Well,
just
I'm ready to
doing.
get
I think
going.
that's funny.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia schmodown.
Listen to that crowd.
3 rounds for number 1 contender match. Introducing first, with a record of 2 wins, no defeats, Winston Marshall and Eric Zipper,
First, they're gonna do a
finest.
okay, not a big entrance, just a simple entrance. I don't think. Oh, they're switching it up.
The wardrobe malfunction. They have switched each other's character.
Oh, I like what
I like that. That's
We
cool.
don't know if Eric Zipper can see what's right in front of him. Will he be led to his space? Or he's figuring it out okay. He has navigated it successfully.
I like what this team has done so far this year. They've made a name for themselves, looking to have the biggest winner of the career today.
Does Winston still keep Alfred as a butler, or does the transfership of Alfred also go to Zipper?
I mean, it depends on if he's willing to do the voice. I heard what y'all said
I
backstage.
didn't say anything.
All right.
No one said
That was 2 other guys.
Nope. And their opponents, representing
Hey, what are the Shirewolves
the
gonna
Fight
do?
Club,
What are they
with
gonna
a
do?
record of 2 wins.
Ooh, this
no
is
defeats. The
this is an
2016
EDM
Rookie
version
of the
of
Year.
that song from
the
Fight Club, I
2017
think.
Rookie of the Year, Classy
Yeah.
Clark Wolf, the Crusher, Rachel Cushing.
Yeah, that's what this
the
is.
Shirewolves.
So they're doing another Fight Club thing, or oh, they're just coming out now.
Of a year as a manager, and there are the Shirewolves coming in. Have not seen them since the live event, the biggest match of their team career so far here. They both have done very well in number 1 contenders matches, whether it's in singles, whether it's in
Ethan, they have done it well, and here we go as they shaking some hands. A lot of no smack. This is not team action.
No, this is a very classy event, and the ladies protected from all UV rays. Very important when you're under the white-hot spotlight of the movie Trivia Schmodown.
Mark, how does round number 1 work?
In round number 1, the team division, each competitor is going to hear 8 questions. They are asked to the field, so you may not rely on your teammate to help you with answers just yet. It's up to you and you alone. That is why there are 4 whiteboards and 4 markers at the table. We're going to ask a question. Once you hear the question, please write down your best attempt at an answer. After 15 seconds, give or take, we're going to ask you to reveal your answer by name individually. When we do that, please show your whiteboard to the camera at the same time you verbalize your best attempt at an answer into the microphone. Each question is worth 1 point per person. Keep in mind, teams, there is no penalty for missing a question, and there is no stealing in round 1. Every point that you accrue will add to your team's total as we venture eventually into round number 2.
All right, so with that said, Shirewolves, are you ready?
Ready.
sir.
And World's Finest, are you ready?
Indeed.
Then let's get ready to Schmodown! All right, here we go. Question number 1. Comedies. Stop doing that. Comedies. What song is supposed to activate Derek Zoolander to kill the Prime Minister of Malaysia in Zoolander?
You know, Zoolander 2?
Yeah.
I've not seen Zoolander, so I'll admit I am not sure.
Absolutely. Fine.
Sitting next to you in that
4.
movie.
I hated it. 3.
Ooh, it was bad.
2. 1.
Yeah, I
Pens
don't know.
down, please. Pens down, Zipper.
I don't know.
And Wolf.
Relax.
Correct.
Oh,
Zipper.
yeah, I would not have
Didn't
gotten
have
that.
it. All right, Rachel.
Relax, don't do it.
And Winston.
Relax, don't do it.
Got it. Okay,
Wait,
2-1.
wanna go through
Randy
it.
goes to Hollywood, and the Shirewolves go to an early lead. It is 2-1 after the first question in round 1. Your second
Hey,
question comes from
Shirewolves
the world of
taking the lead
action
there.
/ adventure. What fake profession does Harry Tasker have in the film True Lies?
I think I know this.
See, I'm not getting mad at you for that.
I didn't get mad at you.
Yeah.
I just think you're a moron. 5.
Is it
4.
computer
3.
salesman?
Can we edit that out?
2.
Is it possible?
1. Pens down,
Be a
please.
computer
and
salesman?
Zip.
Teacher?
Incorrect. Rachel.
Salesman?
Salesman is correct.
I
Mark?
said insurance claimsman.
No.
It's not right.
No.
Yeah, I said computer programmer, but
Ooh,
he's a
computer
salesman for.
salesman,
He was a
Okay,
salesman.
computer
Like, hear
salesman.
Jamie Lee Curtis saying,
Yeah.
"You're a salesman for a computer company."
So Rachel Cushing hits it, and it's 3-1. As we get to our next
Right.
question.
Rachel
which
Cushing,
is in the
Cushing,
realm of
so the
Mr.
chance
Tom
for a
Hanks.
perfect
Ooh,
round.
we like him.
Yeah. Who played the wrongly convicted and sentenced John Coffey in the movie?
Okay, I know
Green
this.
Mile?
You know, Tom Hanks, regular viewer of the movie Trivia Schmodown.
That's
You know that?
false, but it's
Hey,
nice.
Tom, good to see you.
Can you imagine? Peter Pumpkin? 5,
David
4.
David S.
That's what it is. 3.
David S. Peter Pumpkin.
1. Pens
It's
down,
Michael Clark
please,
Duncan is
and
the
Rachel.
answer.
Michael Clark Duncan.
You got it. Winston.
We share a birthday. Michael Clark
Yeah.
Duncan.
Clark?
We share a Clark with an E, Michael Clark Duncan.
Zip.
When I worked at a movie theater, I helped him find a lost jacket once. Michael Clark Duncan.
All right, there you go. Okay.
Zip wins.
Zip
Got
wins.
a Michael Clark Duncan story of varying levels of interest. Your next question comes from the world of animated movies.
Animated.
Movies drawn by
I
hand
like
or on a
these.
computer. Your question is, in Monsters, Inc., what nickname does Sully give to the human girl?
Your little ones see Monsters Inc. Or is
Well,
that
not
too
both.
scary for the
No,
kids?
my older one doesn't really take to it. 5.
Boo.
3.
They do that karate.
Just true.
Repeat the
2.
question.
Yep.
In Monsters, Inc., what nickname does Sully give to the human girl?
What belt is she?
Triple yellow or something. 5. 4.
I don't think that's
3.
real.
It is 2. 1. Pens down, please. And Winston.
They gave her the nickname that is also the same name of my favorite Medea movie, Boo.
Correct. Clark.
Cutest animated child maybe ever.
Zip.
Boo.
Boo.
And Rachel.
Boo.
Got it. I don't think Rachel has missed. Rachel has not missed.
Oh,
yet.
Rachel
Okay,
still
next
hasn't
question.
missed.
7-5, and if any competitor gets a perfect round 1 score, we do have a bonus question lined up. Christian?
All right, fantasy sci-fi. Fantasy sci-fi. Who plays the sugar water-loving Edgar the Bug in Men in Black? Sugar water loving Edgar the Bug in Men in Black.
Back to what an attentive father you are. I asked you what about your daughter was. You just triple yellow.
Triple yellow. That's what it is. It's like 3rd degree yellow. That's really what it is. 5.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
5. Just said it in my head. 4, 3,
2-1.
2, 1. Clark Wolf.
Vincent D'Onofrio.
Got it. Zip.
All right.
Vincent
got it right.
D'Onofrio.
Rachel.
Going
Tony
4
Shalhoub.
points.
Oh, and
Ooh.
I ain't get it.
Didn't
Rachel
have it. All right, so
giving up her
Clark
chance for a
Clark
perfect
and Zip
round.
Get it 8-6.
Finally, Cushing
8-6.
has missed
She's
one.
human. She's human.
The curse continues. To call it a perfect game usually doesn't end up that way. That's our fault, Rachel. Your next category is famous actors and actresses. Jamon Hunsu and Anthony Hopkins appear together in what Steven Spielberg film?
And I just dropped my pen cap, but that's okay.
Groans from our audience in that one, didn't we?
We'll see in a second. 5, 4,
It's Amistad.
2,
Repeat the question.
1 each.
Jamon Hunsu and Anthony Hopkins appear together in what Steven Spielberg film?
Amistad, I'm pretty sure. I think that's the only one that
5,
that
4,
Hopkins ever
3,
did that Spielberg directed.
2, 1. Pens down. And
Unless I'm
Zip.
forgetting one.
Amistad?
Correct.
Okay.
Rachel.
Amistad.
Yep. Winston.
Nope.
Didn't have it. All right.
Amistad.
Okay, so we have
Wait,
the
did he
Shirewolves-
guess
10-7. The
E.T.?
Shirewolves have used 1 JTE. World's Finest has used 1. Okay, here we go. Next question. Horror
Anthony
is
Hopkins as
thriller.
E.T. That'd be funny.
What is the name of the monster in the Hellraiser film?
Ooh, this is
I
easy.
challenge you to watch.
The lead character.
The lead
The
character.
lead character.
You watched this a couple months ago. How you doing?
Pinhead.
You know I got sweaty. Just
I know.
now.
That's why I knew when I was reading it, I knew you were going to have
actually-
a 5, 4, 3,
Clark better get this right.
1. Pens down, please. And Clark,
Pinhead.
yes. Zip.
Pinhead.
Rachel.
Pinhead.
I ain't seen it,
I
but
don't
I
know
got
about
it
that.
though.
Pinhead.
Pinhead.
Yeah, I've never
All right.
seen Hellraiser.
3-point lead for the Wolves as we get into our last question in round
You
number 1.
got Pinhead, which is my favorite Medea
Yeah.
movie. Your last question in
All right.
round number 1 is a Patreon
If I get
question.
this, I get
The following
7
question
points.
comes from our Patreon supporter, Andrew Schick. Thank you, Andrew, for supporting our Patreon. Make sure you guys check out the Movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon. Like Andrew Schick did, I also love your razors on a personal note. Andrew Schick has a question he wants to ask in the world of dramas. Drama, and your question is, actor Shane West played the role of Landon Carter in what film based on a Nicholas Sparks novel?
We've had some fun reviewing those Nicholas Sparks pictures over
Only had fun once. 5, 4, 3.
I'm probably
2,
wrong, but is it a
1.
walk
Pens
to
down,
remember?
Pens down, and we get to Winston. Didn't
I
have it.
mean, it's not right. I was gonna say the
Lions.
Lions game, but that's not what it
It's
is.
incorrect. Clark.
Walk to Remember.
That is correct.
Okay.
Zip.
Walk to remember.
Yes, and Rachel.
Walk to remember.
All right, so now we got a
They
4-point
remember the
lead
walk.
for the Shirewolves. But that is not a bad round there for either team. 14-10. 14-10 as
Hey,
we
Shirewolves
go to
taking the
round
lead
number
here.
2. Mark, how does that work?
In round number 2, each team, yes, I said teams, you can consult with your teammate. During round 2, you're going to hear
Hey,
6
so far
questions
thoughts in that
from a
first
movie trivia
round.
category. That category
Shirewolves
is
played
determined
very
by
well,
a
but
spin of
both
the wheel
teams
of fate
played
and
very
destiny,
well, I think.
perhaps
Still think
justice.
Shirewolves are
Whatever
going to
wedge
take
that
this.
lands on, each question
I think
is
the only
worth 2
reason
points. If you're
Shirewolves
not sure
don't
of the
have
answer,
a
you
major
can ask
league
us
is
to provide
because
you with
World's
multiple
Finest are a
choice.
very
We'll give
solid
you 4
team.
options. One of them is the correct answer.
They're a
the,
very
the
good
value of
team.
the question then goes down to 1 point. Keep in mind,
But
competitors, there
Shirewolves
is
played
stealing
very, very
available
well.
in round
About as
number
good as I expected
2.
them to.
So, Shirewolves and World's
Yeah,
Finest.
both of them.
I'll remind both teams and competitors and everybody out there that this wheel
Yeah,
is
there's 8
sponsored
possible
today.
points, so
We have
they
Hitchcock,
only lost
Jim
2 points
Henson,
in
and for
that.
that we have Nathan Ovendale to thank. Thank you, Nathan, for your sponsorship and your patronage of the Movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon. We also have another slice that is also a Patreon slice. That is Stanley Kubrick movies. Should we hit that one? All right, giving you all a lot to think about with the rules, with the Patreon slices, and now the question goes to the Shirewolves. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to your finest opponents?
Okay. We're gonna go first, please.
They're going to spin
All right,
first.
here we go.
You're going to step right up there.
Which is interesting.
Go, Clark.
Yes.
I mean, you look at Hitchcock and
Clark has been amazing on the wheel this season. She's hit horror for the last couple times she's been on.
there's some horrific
Is
categories
horror
in
on the
there
wheel?
that are straight horror, but also Stanley
Oh, yeah,
Kubrick.
horror
He's
is on the
made
wheel.
a couple of horror pictures. Certainly, Alfred Hitchcock, well known for it. So here we go. I think there was a horror movie in a Disney lineage somewhere, right?
Looks like it's
Here
going to
comes
be
90s.
Wait, Oscar movies.
That's exactly what they wanted.
Oscar
to hit
movies.
there.
And
Oh, yeah. I would also
wanted to
stay
hit
with
that
this.
because
they are going to stay with Oscar movies.
All right, so you guys are going to get 6 questions in the realm of Oscars. 6 questions in the realm of Oscars. 2 points apiece. Remember your steal, remember your multiple choice. 15 seconds. Here we go. For what movie did Tommy Lee Jones receive his first Oscar nomination?
JFK? I feel like the answer is
5,
JFK.
4.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Love Story, B, Coal Miner's Daughter, C, JFK?
It was probably Coal Miner's Daughter.
Coal miner's daughter.
It's incorrect.
Oh, then it was JFK.
Fugitive?
Incorrect. JFK
Oh.
is the answer.
So I second guessed
All
myself,
right,
but I was right.
Question number 2. For what movie has Martin Scorsese won his only Best Director
The
Oscar?
Departed.
The Departed.
2 points. All right.
We also would have accepted Departed.
All right, here we go. What is the only Spielberg film to have one of his actors win Best Actor at the Academy Awards?
Oh, I need to.
Lincoln.
Oh, that's right.
Points.
Yeah, I didn't have
All right,
enough
well
time
on
to
the way,
think, but I
Christian.
probably
All
would
right,
have
question
concluded that.
number 3. Oh, sorry, 4. Question 4. As of 2018, what was Russell Crowe's last Oscar nomination?
I am not sure. I think it.
5, 4, 3.
A Beautiful Mind.
A Beautiful Mind.
Correct.
Okay.
Ooh, they didn't want to go to multiple choice. They just took a shot and they nailed it.
All right, so here's your last.
Shirewolves
question.
playing very well in this round,
No,
too.
this is number 5.
This is 5? I'm sorry. This is number 5. Number 5. Michael Hazanavicius
Has Vinicius.
won Best Director for directing which film?
The Artist.
2
Oh,
points.
She corrects
that's
you on the
right, man.
pronunciation. She probably knows the answer.
Last question in Oscars. How many Oscars did The Silence of the Lambs win?
I want to say 5.
5, 4, 3.
At least
Repeat
5.
the question.
Number 2. How many Oscars?
Because I know they won the
did
big
The
5,
Silence of
but
the
they might have won
Lambs
more than
win?
that.
Yeah, let's do that. Multiple choice.
A, 3, B, 4, C, 5.
It's either 5 or 6.
5, 4,
I feel like
3.
6.
It's incorrect.
5.
1 point steal.
All right, they kind of used the information that Shirewolves had whittled it down to, and they took the other one. Ended up working out very well for World's Finest, but they still trail by 11.
It's down by 11. They need a big spin here. They're either going to put themselves right back in it, or they could just cripple themselves, depending on which they land on. All right, here's the spin. We're on Oscars here as we spin.
Don't fix.
I didn't even know that. I spun from
Dude.
All right, looking right at the viewer as if to say, hey, I know who's reacting to me out there.
Yeah, here we
and
go.
I'm going to show you guys. So you're going to have to show us something if you want to get back in this match, World's
What
Finest.
are we landing on here? Oh, it's coming
It
back.
could be opponent's choice. Christian, buckle your
No.
seatbelts.
Comic
It's
book
comic
movies.
movies.
Ooh, that's their strength.
Let's do it.
That is big. That is
Sit
big.
my black ass down. Yes. Comic book movies, please.
That is big.
That is very big. Now,
Yep.
there is nothing about Eric and Winston to indicate that they would like the category of comic book movies, but we're going to assume that they're going to be just fine in this category. Your first question of 6 in this slate. Who plays the role of Nebula in the Marvel Cinematic Universe?
Karen
Karen
Gillan.
Gillan.
2 points.
Yep. Okay.
No applause necessary.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, next question.
Your next question. In Batman 1989, what does the mob boss Grissom remind Jack Napier to bring with him? 5, 4.
Can we get a repeat,
3.
please?
That's
Sure.
your second one.
In Batman 1989, what does mob boss Grissom remind Jack Napier to bring with him?
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, his smile, B, his lucky deck,
I feel like it was
of
his
cards,
cards.
C, his lucky hat, or D, a gun?
5.
His smile.
That is
incorrect.
Don't forget your lucky deck.
Yes!
That's 1 point steal for the Shirewolves. 10 points up
Making
now.
Jack
Okay.
Palance proud is Clark Wolf of Shirewolves. Your next question, your third one in this round. In Iron Man 2, who has a small cameo as news reporter Chess Roberts?
my number one, my guy.
Come on. I am so proud of you. Thanks so many different reasons.
5, 4, 3.
Olivia Munn.
2 points. Wow.
Oh.
Nice pull by Winston.
All right.
I had
2
no
more
idea.
questions left.
Your next question.
We've got 3 questions left.
Counting's not a strong suit today.
No, it's not. Head is
right.
mush.
A reminder, his daughter is a triple yellow.
3rd degree.
Your next question, 4th in this round. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen stars Sean Connery as which iconic literary adventurer?
Oh, what is Sean Connery in that?
5, 4.
Is he Captain
3.
Nemo?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Alan Quartermain?
Yes.
Yes.
1 point.
All right. Your next question. World of comic book movies. What was the subtitle to the second Alien vs. Predator film?
Requiem.
2
Oh,
points.
yep,
2
that's right.
points.
All right, last question here.
Find your way
Okay.
back in this one, Christian.
Both teams having a really good
Your
second
last
round.
question. Who plays Pickpocket Carr and the co-lead to Chow Yun-fat in the movie Bulletproof Monk?
We calling that a comic book movie?
5, 4,
I have
3,
no idea.
2.
Multiple choice, please.
Is it A, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, B, Sean William Scott, C, Jason Biggs, or D, Jonathan Rhys-Meyers?
I'd say Jonathan
5,
Rhys-Meyers.
4.
Sean William Scott.
For 1 point.
Oh.
All right, so nice little fight there for World's Finest. Only down by 4 here going into round number 3.
Yeah,
It's
kinda same spot they
23-19.
were in
The
at the
Shirewolves
end of
do
the
have
first round.
The lead, a lead they have maintained so far for the entire match. But now we have round number 3, Mark. How does it work?
In round number 3, the Shirewolves find themselves up 4 points. So they are going to give us your series of numbers that range from 1 to 21st. We're going to get that from both teams. Eventually, whatever your lucky numbers are, those are going to correspond to a different category up here at our answer desk. Your first question's worth 2 points. The next one, 3 points. The last question's worth 5 points. This is the team format. So once we tell you the category of the 2-point question, the team will have to consult with each other as to who's going to answer that question solo. You may not consult with your teammate on the 2-point question. The opposite teammate will then answer the 3-point question.
Yeah, I still think Shirewolves are going
You
to take it
can
going
only
into round
confer with
3,
your
I think.
teammate for the
I think
5-point question.
World's
Should we
Finest
make
has
it
a
that far without
chance.
further
I think there's
ado,
a chance,
Rachel
assuming.
and Clark, we need your 3 lucky numbers
You
from
know,
1 to 20.
but
4, 12,
I think Shirewolves are
19.
going to take
4,
it.
12, and 19 for the Wolves and World's Finest.
I'm just gonna take 19.
6
6,
10.
10.
and 13.
All right, 6, 10, and 13 for World's Finest. They will be up first, trying to avoid the TKO here as we get to category number 6. Category number 6, that would be in the realm of
Romantic comedies, Christian.
romantic comedies. All right, who wants to take romantic comedies? All right, Winston's going to take romantic comedies.
Here come the glasses.
Here we go. Who directed 2011's Bridesmaids?
Paul Feig.
Okay, I know Kristen Rick wrote it.
5, 4,
Paul Feig.
3, 2.
Judd Apatow.
It's incorrect. Paul Feig.
That's right.
Oh,
So
Feig.
now they're in a position now where they have to hit their 3 and their 5. They have to hit their 5, but their 3 and the 5. Here we go. So you guys now, Eric, you have number 10, and that would be in the realm of comic book movies.
Cool.
Hey!
Comic book movies.
Hey, he's wearing a Batman. I don't know if you saw that.
Comic books, are those like regular books?
All right, here you
Is
go.
that better?
Here's your 3-pointer. Here's your 3-pointer. In what comic book film will you find the quote, "You know, in the future, if you're going to steal cars, don't dress like a car thief"?
The Amazing Spider-Man.
Kick-Ass?
Amazing Spider-Man is the
Okay.
answer. Now we are down to the 5-pointer. They can take the lead and throw it back to the Shirewolves, but if they don't hit it, the Shirewolves will win via TKO and will be playing for the championship.
Hey.
You would get really loud with your voice if they don't get this question right. Is that correct?
That's correct, but they have a chance to collaborate this time with their 5-pointer. Here we go. Dramas. Dramas is the category. Gentlemen, you can confer here. Here's your question. In Argo, at what nation's embassy do the 6 escaped hostages hide out?
Canadian?
5.
I think it's
4,
the Canadian.
Can we get a repeat, please?
Last one. In Argo, at what nation's embassy do the 6 escaped hostages hide out? 5, 4, 3,
The
2,
English embassy?
and your winners by way of technical knockout and the #1 contender.
All right, Shirewolves pulled it off just like I predicted.
The Shirewolves! Wow, the Shirewolves. So the answer was Canada. The answer was Canada. The Shirewolves.
All right, there's a
do it.
whole
The Shirewolves
half
have
hour
done it, and
left in
now
this
they are
match,
going into a
which
#1
is,
contender match. And how about
I'll
that?
admit,
Because
kind
now,
of surprising.
Coming up very soon. Look, you have
Because,
going to be playing Mark Kanopik right around the corner.
You know.
You have Ethan Irwin and Andrejko
Yeah,
playing.
just
in a
I did
couple
not
of,
expect,
just about a week here. So what a run by the
Yeah,
Fight
the
Club.
match be that
And
short,
who
but
they
I guess
play,
I didn't
who
expect
Shirewolves
the
are playing
Anarchy
for the
team
championship,
announcements to
we
be
don't
as
know.
long.
There's so much up in the
Yeah,
air
we're
right
gonna
now.
find out
But
who's
we're gonna
playing the
talk
Shirewolves.
to Brianne Chandler, because thank you to our patrons. This is a Patreon. You guys are the patron exclusive match.
We love our patron. Thank you so much.
Yes.
You go to the Movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon. Here's what you do. You're a patron. We appreciate your support. Tell your friends. Tell everybody. Tell your kids. Tell your grandmother. And tell her I miss her.
Yeah, the patrons exclusive, but patrons get it a week early before everyone else.
They're seeing this first. Hi,
And
Grandma.
You guys get this, and now we're going to talk to Brianne Chandler, who is with both World's Finest and the Shirewolves. Here we go.
What's up, Movie Trivia Schmodown, fans and patrons? I'm Brianne here with the second place finishers, World's Finest. Guys, round 1, not so bad, not so bad. You guys were down about 4 points. Round 2, same thing. Round 3, that's where the trouble started. Tell me about that.
We shit the bed, as Mark so eloquently put it. And it didn't feel great.
World's Finest didn't do
the
that
shitty
bad.
Part was literally.
I don't think they did that bad. I think they,
I knew his question. He knew
you know,
mine. It
I
was
just
one of
think
those weird ones where it
Shirewolves,
was
no
like,
matter
damn,
what, we're going
just
to
didn't pick-
destroy them.
You took my number. I took your number. That was probably the problem.
That's probably what it is.
That's
That's definitely the problem, superstition. Do you have any other superstitions that you have when you go into matches?
I'm starting to think that switching shirts was,
was
a bad idea.
That was a bad plan. That was a terrible plan. These don't even have lenses.
Brienne's a great interviewer.
I could see
I wish she
fine.
would interview
So,
more,
it was
but
bad all
she
around.
only seemed to interview
only
for these
lost
Patreon
by
matches,
wearing
which I'll take what I can get.
That's probably what it is.
And I was wearing a swimmer shirt. Makes sense, yeah.
Now, personally, when I have competed before, if I lose to someone, I feel really good when they're going to go for the title shot. How do you guys feel about Shirewolves going for a title shot right now?
I'm just gonna say they gotta win. Y'all gotta win, otherwise I'm gonna feel real shitty. So like, win. That's it. You know. Good luck, ladies.
Having now handed over both of my losses to Rachel Cushing, I want her to get that belt so I can take it from her someday.
Whoa!
My boy Zip still got that fire. He still got that fire though.
Okay, so now, what would you guys like to do next?
I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I know you run the Patreon, right?
I run that Patreon.
You run all that, right? I got an exclusive for y'all. I'm calling out Jay Washington, brother. We gonna do a black movie trivia schmodown. I know Black History Month is in February, and it's like August right now. It's
I
not
think that'd be a
important.
good match.
What I'm trying to say is round 2 ain't no wheel. Is we each get 6 black movie questions. The rest can be regular schmodown. I don't care, but I'm calling you out, brother. Let's see what's going down.
And I will watch.
I will watch as well, and I'm very excited about it. Thank you.
Yeah, that'd be a good match.
And we're back with the first place finishers today, the Shirewolves. Ladies 3-0 now. Oh my goodness. How are you feeling?
Pretty damn good. We earned that victory. Felt really good about how we played. Came in confident. The boys played a great match, but we pulled out the win, and we're ready to see what happens next.
What does happen next? Emma, you want to tell us what happens next?
Well, I mean, this is just another natural step on the Shirewolves' journey to becoming the next team champions. They were going to do it one way or another, but as we said,
who are they gonna
interview,
play?
Our big competition was above the line, and they're no more. So the way I see it, these ladies are basically
Are they going to
already
get
the champions.
challenged? Or?
Oh, I like that. Basically already the champions. How are you guys feeling round 1 coming out of that with 4 points ahead and same with round 2? So How is that for a buffer for you? How do you feel about that, Clark, when you get it to
I
that
feel
point?
like it was a great match. You know, Rachel and I were focused, and we were doing our best to work together and hit as much as we could. I always say round one is the most important. I think it's one of the most important, if not the most important round. And, you know, like I've been saying over the last handful of months, like, I want a belt. I'm ready for a belt. We are driven. We're in laser focus mode. Like, we're ready to go. And I think the team match is going to be it. So whoever we're playing, I think Rachel and I are ready.
I think you're ready too, and I think you do have that great laser focus with teams. Rachel with Inner Geekdom. How are you feeling about Inner Geekdom?
I feel awesome. I've played 2 incredible matches. I feel like I'm on a roll. I'm excited to play Mara Knopic because I think she's a new.
Oh yeah,
favorite.
Mara
I'm
Knopic
so
versus
excited
Rachel
to
Cushing.
lead,
I think
but
that's going to be a great
she's in
match.
my way to the finals and then onto that.
But
belt
who's going to
against
play
Jason? So yeah,
the
I'm feeling
Shirewolves?
really
Are we
good
going to
about
find out?
Shifting my focus. I've got teams with Clark and the 5 Club. I've got Inner Geekdom, and I think we're going to win both.
Going into the title match, do you have any last words, Emma, for the 5 Club?
Just, you know, Clark and Rachel bring out the absolute best in each other. And so as long as they continue to play as they have and really jive as a team, I think their strengths really complement one another. And they're so supportive of each other and there for each other. That's how the whole 5 Club is. So there's no way that we are not going to see this journey through to the end. And it is time for these ladies to win those belts.
It's definitely time for ladies to win this belt. Am I right?
Yeah.
We don't know who you're playing yet, but actually, I might know who you're playing.
What?
People have been wondering.
What?
They've been wondering what I'm going to do with this.
Holy-
I made my decision.
holy
I
what?
want a woman to have a belt in this league. Not one that I designed and I, came up with, but one that's officially for the league. And I'm going to be selfless. And I'm going to go against you guys. So that way it could be me or it could be you guys.
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
Who's
sound?
going to be your
I
teammate?
think this is pretty much. I don't think any of us are surprised.
No.
I think this is, and I don't think any of us are scared. And I know that you and I have a little bit of history in the ring.
Sure.
Who is your teammate, though?
I
Oh my
take the
gosh.
challenge seriously, but
What
I
if
think
it's
Rachel and I are ready.
Kalinowski?
More than ready.
I'm more than ready too, even though you don't know who my partner is yet. Right now it's just me, Jesus, and a cardboard cutout of Michael Jackson in backstage, but I'm forming a faction. That's what's happening. So August 14th. Let's do this.
We'll be there.
See you there.
Well, look at that. I mean, we knew she was going to use it eventually. She uses it in the post-interview. Brianne Chandler cashes in on her free-for-all victory,
Okay.
challenges the Shirewolves to the title match they will be playing here on August 14th for the team championship. We will find out who the new team champions will be on that day. Will it be the Shirewolves or Brianne Chandler and her new partner?
Yeah, that's the big question. Who's the partner? Is she going to fly Levine back in from Boca? I mean, what's going to happen? Who is going to be her teammate? And then which opponent is going to take the team title belt? This just got even more chaotic.
I think it's going to be
And I would say that
Kalinowski.
World's Finest. I enjoy them as entertainers. I enjoy them as question answers, as comic book fans. I think that they adjudicated themselves very nicely today against the hottest of competition.
They had a great first round. They had a great second round, and then sometimes it happens. You
Shit the bed.
No, that's not nice.
Huh?
You get 3 questions that just wasn't in their wheelhouse. So, or maybe reversed, they would have done better. Who knows? But the World's Finest will come back. They will be back playing again. But it's the Shirewolves again. It's Brianne Chandler and her mystery partner. But the other thing to be noted is that now this is Clark Wolf has a chance at a championship. Rachel Cushing has a shot of a championship.
So no matter
And
what,
we're
a
gonna
woman's
Brianne
going to have
Chandler's
a
first
belt.
shot at a championship, as well as her mystery partners. Maybe first shot as a championship. We don't know. What an interesting match. We will have new champions come that day.
Who's your money on as far as the?
I don't know who Brianne Chandler's partner.
I'm going dark horse. I'm going off the board. Fabio. That's my guess.
coming
I
back.
have nothing to back
Be
that up
interesting.
with.
It'd be interesting, but it was interesting to hear all the competitors.
I think it's
here.
gonna be
The
Kalinowski.
Shirewolves are looking forward to that title match. That's what Clark Wolf has been saying. She wants that belt. Well, she's got a shot here, and so does Rachel Cushing, and the Fife Club is on a roll. Here we go again, because now Rachel Cushing coming up really quick here has Mara Knopic in round 3, and then Ethan Irwin and Andreyko go head-to-head in a #1 contender match. So the Fife Club is hot right now.
That's right, and like you said, the outcome of this match is the Shirewolves get a title shot, and you have a shot to check out the Schmodown Rundown. You see what I did there? Check that out wherever you get podcasts. Check out the Movie Trivia Schmodown Facebook group. Has to be a member there. let you in, say some nice things about us. And last but not least, check out the Movie Trivia Schmodown Patreon if you are not already a supporter. If you are, we love you.
Take care of you.
Okay, yeah, so while the stats go on, I'll kind of give my thoughts on the match. It was a really good match as far as round 1 goes. Good round 1, solid round 1 for both teams. Round 2 goes, solid round 2. Yeah, they both played really well, I think. You know, they just, World's Finest could not catch Shirewolves. Yeah, I think I'm going to quit here, skip ahead to the team tournament announcement, so I'll cut to that right now. Okay, hey everybody, this is my reaction to the team announcement. You already know that, you were just watching my other video, because this is one video. I'm just going to start now.
Hey there, Movie Trivia Schmodown fans. It's your Commissioner, Thad Williams, and I'm here to announce the teams for the Ultimate Schmodown Team Anarchy Tournament.
Okay.
As was announced at Collider
There's
Collision,
Thad.
the teams are being all split up, and in the Anarchy Tournament, we're going to repair teams with managers.
Wonder if Kalinowski's
managers
gonna
have
be
agreed
there.
to manage these new factions during the Team Anarchy Tournament. And it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited for this, so I'm going to be pulling
Yeah,
them
this is
out
gonna
of
be
this hat,
crazy. I really
pairing
like
them with a
this.
manager, and they will compete as a team in the tournament. So let's get started. Our first
Okay, there's
Let me stop you
Kalinowski.
right there.
Let me stop you right there.
I was just getting everything set up to
Getting
announce
everything
the
set
teams.
up to announce the teams by yourself here.
No. I was
watching
waiting for it. No,
Were you?
yeah.
I didn't hear a phone call or a text that I was supposed to be here.
I just assumed you knew.
You just assumed I knew.
Yeah.
You look a little nervous. What's wrong?
I love how condescending Kalinowski is.
Casual observer. I just want to make sure everything is copacetic.
Believe me.
I want it all
I love
above
that
the
idea.
line.
I do too.
That's one team that's not going to be around any longer, is it?
I see what you did there.
You see
All
that?
right.
It's
Yeah.
fun.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna do this. All right. Okay. Our first team is going to be Mighty Matt Nost. And
Okay, who's Matt Nose going to be paired up with?
Ooh, William Bibiani.
Ooh, I like that
All
team.
right, well,
there we go already.
I guess,
right.
yeah, I guess the Horsemen have officially broken up, and their manager is none other than the Fife Club champion, Miss Emma Fife.
Oh,
so Emma Fife is going to have to
okay.
manage William Bibiani and Matt Nose.
That's interesting.
All right, yeah, wow.
Off to a great start.
I don't know. I think
let's
that's a
go with
potential
team number
champion
2.
team.
This is a very big hat.
I mean, you've got a
all right.
former team champion there and a potential singles champion there. I don't
He's
know. I
back,
think
guys. Yodi Riley. Mark Yodi Riley
Okay,
is
Mark
in the
Riley.
tournament, and his teammate is my favorite guy, Ben the Boss Bateman.
Ooh.
Mark, I
Oh,
wish you all the
oh,
best.
stole his dog.
If Ben
He
doesn't
stole
make
his
it,
dog.
fine,
That's
okay with
great.
me. And
That's great. That'll be great. That's so much fun.
sorry. Didn't mean to
Okay.
fuss in this. And
You know what? I'm
their
going to keep
manager-
track of who
I'm
my
sorry,
favorite
Mark.
team
Their
is.
manager's Tom Dagnino.
Oh!
I'm loving it already. Aren't you loving this?
Right now, my
I mean,
favorite
it's going to be
team
entertaining.
You're sweating. What's going on?
Put
has
yourself
been
together, man.
Mark Riley and Ben
Okay.
Reed.
I'm going to get killed for these. All right.
I'll just
Devon
remember. I
Stewart.
need to-
You know Devon. He's in the Kingsmen. You know who the Kingsmen
Fair
are.
enough.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
He's going to
okay.
be paired with
I don't remember which Kingsman he
Miss
is.
Movies herself, Brianne Chandler.
Oh,
This movie.
Yes. Now, a note about this.
Yes.
Just so you're okay, clear
Are
with
you
this.
giving me notes?
I just
Or
want to
just
make
to
sure.
me in
I just
general?
want to make sure that you're okay with this.
All right.
If Brianne and her mystery teammate.
Yes.
Are you the mystery teammate? No one tells me anything. If,
Go on,
Bri-
come on
if
now.
Brianne and her teammate
Yes.
win the belt
Correct.
for the team title, then she will not compete in the tournament. Neither will her partner.
So she is using
Oh,
the win in
okay.
free-for-all to do this. And then if she wins, she's taken out.
If she wins, if
Oh,
she wins
okay.
the belt, then she will not have to compete in the tournament. She will.
Oh, if she wins, she
she'll
won't.
play against the winner of the tournament later. as part of the winning team.
Fair enough.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
All
Continue.
right. So they get a manager.
Oh, yes.
Oh, first-time manager, Markia McCarty.
It's going to be interesting. A lot of people in this might be first-time managers, so it's going to be interesting to see how they
That'll be interesting.
Yeah, and Markia was, Viper
Alright.
Squad. Brienne used to be. There's a whole. You know all about that. Okay.
Are they still even a thing? No, not anymore. It doesn't matter.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. Janine the Machine.
Speaking of.
All right.
Janine the Machine.
All right. Those poor Viper Squad members. Please don't be anything bad. Oh, okay. Oh, Ethan Irwin. Ethan Irwin.
Oh,
Janine
hey, that's
and
not a
Ethan
bad
Irwin
team.
together.
Not a bad
All right.
team.
And their manager is Jay Washington.
Is he even still allowed in the building?
Yes, and he gets to continue managing Janine. It's going to be that works.
It'll be a mouthful.
I'm just glad that Jay's not going to.
I think right now the top
At
two
least not about
are the first two, Bibiani and Nost, and
someone you're familiar with, Mr. Mike Kalinowski.
Oh, how'd that get
Riley
yeah.
and
Oh, interesting.
All right,
I guess I'm playing.
Bateman.
Yes.
Oh, let's be surprised.
Let's see who your teammate is.
Let's see
Please
who this
don't be
is.
my name. Oh my
Who
God.
could it be?
Chance Ellison.
Okay, yeah, I know him. He's part of the Jack of All Trivia League.
About?
Did you put that in there?
I didn't put this in there. This is your manager. What are you talking about? I don't even know who this guy is. This is ridiculous. Are you out of your?
Do you want me to?
No, I don't want you to do it. What? No, I don't want you to do it. This is. Look at this whole thing now. It's erroneous. Erroneous, all of this. I got some competitor we've never even met before, and I'm going to go into this tournament without him? I don't even know who he is? No one even knows. He doesn't even know if he knows movies.
If I can redo it if you want. I can put his name back in the hat. No one needs to. We can just edit this out.
I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine. Well, let's continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. All right.
Hey.
Your manager with Chance Ellison is
Chance Ellison, okay.
Ken Knapsack. You all right with that? Does that work for you?
I have to be all right with it, don't
Yes.
I? That's how this
I'm
works.
excited for this
Correct.
team.
You
Change
do
the system,
because
then.
we're fair.
Yes.
We're above board.
Yes.
And you and I are professionals.
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I'm excited for this team.
Eye to eye.
You, Ken, and Chance Ellison are going to be a team together.
I'll take a chance on him.
I like that. That's smart.
Let's continue, please.
All right.
We don't need to be here all day.
Yeah, it's going to be a very long time. All right. The In-Snyder, Jeff Snyder,
Ah.
All right.
former champion.
Yes. A man I've never faced on the table.
Well, you might have the opportunity to.
Yes, sir.
His partner, Mark Andraco.
Okay. This is the team I think
Jeff
could
finally
win.
woke up from that long
Now
nap
that
he's
is
had
a
since
team.
Collision.
Yes, I haven't heard from him in months.
No one has.
That's the life out of him.
Okay.
Oh,
This
no.
team.
Oh, you shut your mouth.
Roxy Stryer has to deal with Snyder.
You shut your mouth.
Okay.
Roxy,
I think this
Now,
team
you're gonna
could
show
win. This team
Stryer,
could win.
You're gonna come back to this. You're gonna come back to this, Miss Stryer. Okay.
Snyder and
Good luck to you,
Draco.
Roxy.
Okay.
Mark is a mensch, if that's any consolation. All right.
Would one of them then be a schmuck? Okay.
We're moving on.
We're moving on.
Hey, it's my good buddy. It's my good buddy Josh McCougan.
He's gonna just come up. He's gonna dance. He's gonna drink. It's gonna be a party.
I mean, who's going to be partnered with Josh McCougan?
Whitney Seibold. Please, Whitney Seibold. Please.
We have to let it stand.
We have to. Let it
Elliot Duvernay, the Wild Berries are.
The Wild Bears.
If there's one
Wild
team that
Berries.
break up,
Yep.
it's the mother effing Wild
People
Berries.
notice, you know, people in
The Wild
I love this team,
Berries.
I love that team. You're breaking it up. We're not breaking up. It's fair and it's random. It's what happens. We can have power teams in there. We got
New
that.
teams
I love
and
that.
their
I
manager
love that.
is Ricky Hayberg.
Has he even been around? I don't even know where he is anymore.
I got a voicemail from him a while back. That was the last time I heard from him. But Ricky Hayberg,
Last time I saw him, he's in the dumpster out there.
I'm trying to figure out who's going to chug more liquor
well.
when they compete. I don't know.
Find
The
out.
Wild
Wild Berries.
still together, and that makes my heart
I like that.
a little bit better. I might be able to sleep okay. All right, next one.
I might be able to sleep okay.
Andrew Guy.
Your
Who
guy.
has to deal with this? I have nothing to say about that.
Dan Murrow. Please be Dan Murrow.
They're throwing out what they hope to go with her.
Oh no.
Dan Murrow.
No.
Rachel Cushing. I'm so
Oh.
sorry, Rachel.
Wow. You want to talk about
Okay.
I mean, there's a silver,
personalities on the opposite
Okay.
sides of the spectrum?
but there's a silver lining here. If the Shirewolves win the belt, then Rachel won't be in the tournament.
And yes.
So more
So then we would have
A bigger reason for you to win the belt, Rachel, is then you don't have to work with
you ever
Andrew
need
Guy.
motivation, it's that
Just
right
So
there.
then what happens to Andrew
And Our
Guy?
manager is, oh God, I didn't.
Then,
The captain, Robert Meyer Burnett,
Oh.
he's back. He's gonna He's gonna manage a team. I mean, if there's anyone that has a mouthpiece,
That's that guy.
it's Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah, but
so maybe
what
Robert, you can teach Andrew how to.
yeah, what happens to Andrew Guy?
Yeah.
Interesting pairing so far.
Yeah. Winston Marshall from the World's Finest.
Okay, yes.
From the World's Finest.
With the Zippity Doodah. They were teammates.
Yeah. With sassy Stacey Howard.
A very underrated competitor. Very underrated. People sleep on her.
She's strong.
That's gonna be a good match.
She's very strong. She beat Mark Ellis. All right, and
I think still so far, Andrico and Snyder are the.
Andrew.
Oh, okay. Coy Jandrew being the manager.
Now that's
But I think Andrico and
That's
Snyder
interesting. That's
are the team to beat.
Interesting.
Coy is a manager outside of
We've
the
seen how he
Interkingdom.
plays,
I mean,
so maybe he'll manage better. I'm talking to you. I shouldn't be doing side commentary. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Please leave me alone. All right, next up, I heard about this one. New competitor, Mark Edward Hook, otherwise known as the Movie Geek from Beat the Geeks. I used to watch that as a
The way
kid.
his name came out, it was folded out. It looked like Mark Howard Duck.
No. It's not.
That's what his name
It's
is
not
now.
Howard the Duck.
Mark Howard the Duck.
It's not Howard the Duck.
Yep.
He's very smart. He's very knowledgeable of movies.
Well.
Speaking of knowledgeable of movies, Whitney Seibel.
Oh.
The two of them are going to be.
His name floats around a lot. I don't see him compete very often, but his name floats around. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Those two guys could be
your
seem
buddy
very
Johnny
similar.
LaCrosse.
Oh, so we've had Roxy, and now we have Johnny in this.
Yeah.
This little thing we got going on here. They don't want to ever have anything to do with this.
They
when I
wanted
was
them-
in this before.
They volunteered to manage.
We got a little name named. We got a sausage king in there named Adam Gertler, maybe floating around in there. Let's find out.
His sausages are really tasty.
They are.
All right, that's good. This is good. All right, we're getting down to the wire. Next up, Eric Zipper. You're familiar?
I am. Yep.
Yeah, Eric Zipper, and yeah, he did.
Dan Murrell hasn't been picked yet. Could it be Dan Murrell?
With his new partner.
Yes.
Ooh, a rising star, Haley Fouch. Haley Fouch
Oh,
from the
okay.
Scream Queens.
Yes, Haley.
That's quite the pairing, And this is the last manager. We had more players than
this is
wannabe
gonna be
managers,
very
so we had to. This is the last one that gets a manager. They get Steele Saunders.
Oh.
Steel Wars. He competed
I'm
in
not
the Star
familiar
Wars
with him.
Championship.
Okay. Yes.
And
I like his name is already.
he's
He's a superhero.
He's very funny. He's very energetic.
Well, it doesn't
I
matter.
think he'll be.
So he's got to be funny to be a good manager.
No, but I think he's got a good energy. He's going to
Okay.
bring a lot to the table.
Well,
I think he's
continue.
going
All right,
to pump them up.
Okay, we're getting
All right.
sidetracked here.
Okay, I think they'll do well.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay, so everyone else.
So no managers going forward from this one. Everyone's on their own.
Everyone else is on their own. They do not have managers going into the tournament.
Fair. Okay.
Sorry, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yes.
And the Mance Man.
I'm back
That's Scott Mance.
That-
Scott Mance. Okay.
It was okay.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
Jason Inman has not been picked. Manson Roca. It could be Manson Roca on a team.
Actually, technically, that's now Ben Bateman, from what I heard. They signed a thing. All right. So Scott Mance,
John Roca. Please be John Roca.
Sean Gerber.
Okay. Fair enough.
I think Scott has enough energy for the both of them.
I think they do.
And unfortunately,
no manager, though.
No manager,
So that'll be
but
interesting.
I think Scott will be the mouthpiece because
He's got a mouth on him.
he's got a mouth. on
It
it.
happens.
All right.
Another competitor
all
I
right.
to face.
Yeah.
Soon. Could be
I would have loved Manson Roca. I think
I don't
that
know
team
what's-
could have
I'm actually
gone
gonna be
far.
point of this tournament.
There are a few big names that have not been called out yet. So
Yeah.
let's see what happens.
Dan Murrell, John Roca, Clark
Alonzo
Wolf.
Duralde,
That's on the other side of big names that we haven't called out yet. I don't even know who that is, but
he's very good.
he's very good.
He's very good.
That's
Not familiar with him.
And Matt Atchity.
You
You
know,
know-
a good
Okay.
You know Matt
I faced
Atchity?
him. He's good.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
former
Now
player.
that I've seen his face, I'm
Yes.
familiar.
Because the teams don't exist anymore.
I got the
so,
point of it.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly what it
All right,
is.
so Matt, my Hawaiian shirt-wearing brother, and Alonzo Duralde are going to be a team together. That should be a very formidable team.
That's what happens.
All right, we're so close.
Deck is getting stacked.
Ooh, the professor,
Oh,
Lon Harris.
All right, Lon
coming in
Harris.
strong this season.
Lon
Coming in
Harris.
strong.
Talk about somebody with a mouth on him. Poor Cody
could it
Hall.
be?
Though Cody
Is
did.
it going to be Cody?
Cody did.
I would love it.
He got a perfect round that one time.
He did?
No.
What?
JTE.
Wow.
Ooh.
JTE and Lon Harris.
Okay.
That's what I love about this.
I like
competitors we haven't seen in a while.
I
come
do
back into it.
I like this pairing.
That's an interesting.
I mean,
Spelling,
Lon, a
I
professor,
guess
very big about
the
grammar
professor
and
can teach him
punctuation.
spelling. Yeah,
Usually
that's
not
they're
so much.
saying.
I've had my share of grievances with the spelling coming late recently, so I understand the hardship with JT.
Yeah, I
not
mean-
to the extent that he does it, but you know,
Yeah.
that's going to be an interesting match. That is.
I'm just looking forward. I'm looking forward.
Okay, I think Snyder and Andreyko and JTE
We'll continue. We'll
and Harris are the
We'll talk later.
2 teams to beat right
Staying
now.
the way they are.
I know.
I'm standing firm on this.
Are you?
Yes.
Could these teams change?
You sure?
Ooh. Dan Merle. He's doing it.
That is
Okay, Dan Merle.
He's doing the tournament.
Dan Merle.
He's doing the tournament. We know about this. He's in the live event.
He is in the live event.
So now we get to find out who his
partner
for the live event is on September 8th. If you're in Los Angeles, you should get a ticket. All right.
Dan Merle and
Who's it
John
gonna be? Who's it
Roca,
gonna be?
Clark Wolf, somebody
your name's
big.
already been called.
Yes, it has.
Oh.
Who is it? John Roca! Dan Merle!
Roca and Merle. They're back.
You know,
This is the team that's going to win.
Is it the baseball hat or the 10-gallon
This
hat?
is the
We don't
team
know, but
that
they're
is
both
going to
horsemen.
win.
They've
I'm
beaten
calling
us.
it.
right there. Because if this is a match, if I was sitting out there watching this, I go, this is crap. It's a super team. Like we've talked about. That was my whole point of all this, is to stop super
Oh,
team.
is he going to undo
That's the
it?
point of this.
It's
We're
been
doing
random.
this.
It's totally random.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we got Wild Berries. Now we got these two. It's a super team. Nothing you can say
I
about
wouldn't call Wild Berries a
it.
super
No, I'm
team,
saying,
but
I said, well, we got Wild Berries and we have a super team.
oh, I
That's
see.
what I meant.
Two ends of the spectrum.
Yeah, exactly.
I see. Yeah,
But that's
yeah.
why I am proud of what we created here. And you should be proud too.
Merle
Are
and
you
Roca.
proud?
Yeah. I'm happy.
Okay.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Continue.
All right.
That's gonna be good with no manager.
Oh, there's only two left in the hat.
Oh, so this is it.
This is it.
What do we got?
Let's see.
I don't think that half matters if you switch them around like that.
Okay.
All right.
Former champion, Drew McWeeny.
Drew
He's in the
McWeeny.
tournament. He
Coming
wants the belt
off-
back.
coming off
He
that.
wants the belt.
And Clark Wolf, I
It's the
assume.
last one in the hat. See?
I
see?
Yeah.
It's just classic
Yeah.
Clark Wolf.
Okay.
Drew McWeeny.
Wow.
Drew and Clark.
That's a good
together.
team.
You might have to face them. Drew
Look at
and
you.
Clark.
Look at the smile on your face. You
This
like
is-
that? Let me stop you right there. I don't care. I'm in the semifinals for Inner Geekdom because of a tournament that I created. I created all this. If I face them, I'll face them. That's the way it goes. That's the way the delicious cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
It's a delicious cookie, isn't it? That the fans are going to eat. You're welcome.
All right, fine. Yeah. Congrats.
Thank
you. did a good job.
I set you up like that, and that's what I get? Okay, congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
All right.
You're doing okay.
Okay.
You're doing okay in the you're doing better than I expected.
Do you have your envelope on you? Get one?
You're doing great. You're doing great in the Inner Geekdom. I look forward to your match.
Thank you, sir.
I'm really excited. All right. I do have one. That's all the teams.
Correct, yes.
But I do have one final announcement. Coy was picked to be the manager at the live event, which means Dan Merle and John Roca are facing Stacey Howard and Winston Marshall
Okay.
with Coy Jandrew as their manager. So you've got Merle, you've got Roca.
I will be very
Howard,
surprised
Marshall together
if
as
Merle
the
and Roca
first match of
lose
the
that.
team tournament
At the live
live
event.
at the live
Very
event, live in front of
surprised.
an audience
Live
of 350 people.
It's going to be exciting.
It's going to be very exciting.
Can't wait.
Yeah,
I might be there. I might be there.
I hope you
We'll
are.
see what happens.
I hope you're there. I hope I don't get booed when I get back.
You won't get booed. People love
get
you.
booed.
The people, you're a man of the people, and they love
I
you.
try. Well, yeah, I think that's it. So,
That is it,
ladies,
isn't it?
these are your 16 teams for the team tournament. To recap, we've got Bibiani and Nost, managed by Emma Fife. Riley and Bateman, managed by Tom Dagnino. Stewart and Chandler, pending the outcome of the team title, managed by Markia McCarty. Irwin and Janine the Machine, managed by Jay Washington. Kalinowski and Chance Ellison, managed by Ken Knapsack. Snyder and Andreyko, managed by Roxy Stryer. The Wild Berries, managed by Ricky Hayward.
Wild Berries.
Guy and Cushing, pending the team
I
title,
so-
managed by Robert
if
Meyer Burnett. Howard
Rachel
and
gets the
Marshall,
title,
managed by Coy
does
Jandrew,
Guy lose?
fighting off at the
Or
live
does Guy-
event.
is Guy out?
Hewitt and Seibold, managed by Johnny LaQuasto. Zipper and
And
Faust,
also same
managed
thing
by
with Drew
Steele
McWeeny.
Saunders.
Or do
Mance
then
and
Drew
Gerber,
McWeeny
Atchity and Duralde,
and
Lon Harrison,
Andrew Guy
JT,
become a team.
Drew McWeeny and Clark Wolf pending the team title, and at the live event, Dan Merle and John Roca. So that's what we have. These are the teams for the Ultimate Schmoedown Team Tournament Anarchy Edition, starting at the live event September 8th. coming to YouTube the following week. Very excited about this. I hope all the teams
I'm excited.
Are gonna get ready. They gotta pick some names. They gotta pick some music. They gotta work together, figure out what their strengths are.
The whole shenanigans.
And it is anarchy. So, ladies
I
and
like
gentlemen,
this
that does it
idea a
for
lot.
today. Thanks
I
for
think this is
watching,
gonna
and
be
be sure to
great.
like and share this video with all the Schmodown fans. And don't forget to join the Movie Trivia Schmodown Facebook page for all the latest updates. And listen to the Schmodown Rundown on Collider Factory this weekend.
Okay, yeah, I really liked that a lot. That was a lot of fun. Yeah. See you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that. Have a great day.